So, hey, let me ask you a question. Man, what do you think people outside of A&T and people in A&T that go here think about the men on this campus?
I would say that the A&T men are very outgoing, they're friendly, courteous, a lot of people open doors.
A lot of people open doors?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Southern hospitality, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's Southern hospitality, not the fact that they're trying to be gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? They ask for your number afterwards?
No, they just say, hi, how are you, how you going, and they walk away.
Oh, okay, wow. So, next question. Is there anything you think the males could improve on?
Yes, which is the way they dress. I'm not for a pants sagging person. I don't know, that might just be me. But a boxer show, and that's a little boy type dress.
Do you feel a lot of men are like that?
No, not a lot of men. There's some men on campus that wear their pants up.
All right, so here's a better question. Do you think the males at A&T's campus have earned the right to call themselves men?
Most of them, not all. Most being like 70%.
70%. She gave us more than I thought she'd give us. All right, cool. All right, so the first question is, man, when you walk into a store, when you walk someplace outside A&T's campus and you have Aggie gear on and people know you're from A&T, how are you treated?
That's a good question. Every time I walk anywhere, main place would be an airport, when I go somewhere where I see a lot of people, Aggie pride is something that they cherish, and they always reach out to me with a welcome, hello, how you doing? And it normally starts to a conversation. There's nothing overlooked at all.
Nothing negative?
Nothing negative, no.
All right, man. So I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions pertaining to Aggie men. You know what I'm saying? As they like to define themselves as, but you know, we all know we all males are men, so we just gonna go with the Aggie male for now. Right. My question is, when you hear the concept of community service, you think, you know, food drives, you know what I'm saying, clothes drives and stuff like that. But with that being said, when you picture that action happening, do you picture black Aggie men being involved in stuff like that enough? Do you see that enough? Do you see A&T students really advocating in their community?
Well, honestly, no. I feel like Aggie men could do more for the community, be more involved in services for the community. You know, I heard about the food drives and stuff like that, clothes drives and everything like that. And I feel like they can do more. There's more stuff out there that the community needs, more than just food and clothes. I feel like they need mentorship, you know, they need leaders, they need black men to step up and actually embody the term of men instead of being just males. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of growing up to do, you know, a lot of maturing to do as males.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Dang, he hit the nail, man. I forgot how you say, was it nail in the bucket?
Nail on the head.
Nail on the head, yeah. Man, I need to work on all that. All right, so what's your classification?
I'm not even in school.
Word? Word? All right, so my thing is, if you could go back to school, no, if someone could have told you something in middle school or in high school, like, you know, would that have made a difference? If a group of men or women would have came together, African American, somebody who looked like you, came and talked to you and said, you know what, or even, you know, just a college student period, came to you and said, you know, you have an opportunity, you had a chance, would that have made a difference?
I feel like it would have, because me being in the situation I'm in, like I'm not in school right now, I'm trying to get back into school. I feel like if I was at a younger age, if somebody would have came to me and told me, you can make a difference in the community and life, you know, you can make a difference being a black man, I feel like I would have done more to live up to what they, you know, because I wouldn't want to let them down, you know, let anyone else down, you know, because I feel like if somebody would feel somebody would feel that they need to come to me and say that I can make a difference, then they had faith in me, and I wouldn't want to let them down, you know. And I feel like they're not the only person that would have faith in the black male race, you know, as a whole. So I really wouldn't want to let them down. So of course I would do more that the most that I could do to how do I want to say this?
quick question, man. Is there any shout outs you want to give? This is going on Facebook. My name's Joe Williamson. Please add me. I'm begging for people to add me. You know what I'm saying? No, but is there anything you want to say to anybody in particular? If you had, basically, so my question is, if you had an opportunity, which this is, to talk to all the students at A&T that will watch this video, you know what I'm saying, that'll click on it, what's the one thing of advice you want to give to them? You know?
The one thing of advice, you know, this you might have done stuff in the past that you might have regret or that you feel like you shouldn't have done, but you really can't look towards the past and build on the past. You can only look towards the future and make sure that you do in the future what you should be doing, what you feel like you should have done. You can't look towards the past and regret the past and like, oh damn, I should have did this, I should have did that, because the past is the past. You can only change. You can change the future. You can't change the past. That's really what I want to say.
Cool. Thanks, brother. Take it easy. Smooth. We out here. So, Chris, I just got a couple of questions about, you know, the male perception at A&T, what people think about us Aggie Man, how they view us Aggie Man and stuff like that. My first question being, man, when someone asks you, what is a male at A&T like? How does he act? How does he look? How does he dress? What's your response?
My response would be, it would be two categories. Usually when people talk about men from A&T, especially females, they see them as kind of like dogs maybe, or they're not like the best people to be around because I've heard so many stories about us. But from being here, I've seen that there are a lot of young males that actually have something going for themselves, and they actually are cognizant of what's going on around them. Other than that, my own personal opinion is that I came in myself, not being the male I could be, but it's been a learning experience to me. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. We got to learn her. We got to learn her. But another question I had to ask you, man, you know, this kind of plays my mind. I see young men, you know, walking around campus. I feel like they don't have the focus, you know what I'm saying, the focus and, you know, the drive to really do, you know, more than what's acceptable. We kind of fall at the substandard. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel like we're really meeting the goals we set for ourselves?
I actually know. It all starts with the goals that we do set for ourselves. Like trying to get into college would be an example. People have to have like a minimum 2.0. I mean, that right there in itself is not enough. I feel it should be like at 3.0 because we can strive to do better. I know a lot of people who just go around here who don't go to class. They smoke, drink, do whatever they do all day and don't take this seriously. So I was just in a meeting the other day. It was a leadership program, and it was a lot of leaders from a lot of prominent companies, and they were black males. And they were saying that in their interview processes, black females compared, but black males aren't prepared. They come in with maybe like a 3.0, but can't communicate, or this and that, or might say, I have a 2.5 now, but I'll get it up. And they're already in their senior year of college. It's already passed them by.
I feel you. That's some stuff. My last question, you know, in the computer lab, you know, we're talking yesterday. I want you to share kind of your story, man, you know, with your grandmother and stuff like that, you know, because I think it's something people really need to hear.
Well, my story here, my freshman year in high school, I lost my pop, so it's been kind of a journey with me and my mom going through it by myself. But when stuff like that happens, you got to become a man quicker. And college has been an experience where you got to grow up, you got to leave that childish stuff behind, because if you don't, you'll be left behind in the past. And I mean, it's been a learning experience because without it, these childish ways will still be stuck with me. And I can't do that. It's just not gonna work in the real world.
Well, man, you know, I think you're a perfect example of a man that's faced life early, and because of that, you've matured and to be able to do the things, you know, you're doing now, and because of God's guidance. So I just want to thank you, man. Appreciate it. My fault, man. I thought you said your grandma. I just remember it was powerful, man.